Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Alternate Baseball. This is David Homan, and tonight the Alternites take on Carroll Patriots in round two. They hooked up last week in a rare non-league game. Uh, GCL play starts tonight, and it also happens to be the Alternites' home game out here at Wright State University. Alter in their gold jerseys, white pants. Carroll Patriots, the visiting team, in red jersey, gray pants. So it is a sunny day here. Not too many clouds in the sky at all. It's nice and warm right now, but as soon as that sun goes down, it will drop very quickly. Um, the umpires and coaches have just completed ground rules, and the Knights are ready to take the field. The Carroll Patriots come into the game with a record of 3-1. The Alternites coming into the game with a record of 2-1, dropping their last game to Carroll 6-3 last week. Over the weekend, the Knights, everybody I think south of Canada was rained out. And so the Knights are going off of 4 days rest, and today they turn to their ace right-hander, Zach Claiborne. This is the second start of the year for Zach Claiborne. He opened the season a week ago Saturday against Dayton Christian and pitched a gem of a game, a one-hit shutout. And he is back tonight for the GCL opener. It's a big game. It means a lot to be able to go up into league play with a 1-0 record. You definitely don't want to start out 0-1 in the league. So quickly looking at the starting lineup for the Alternites. At shortstop, freshman Danny Mangan will lead off. Batting second and playing second base, Jack DeMario. Zach Claiborne, the pitcher, will bat third. And batting cleanup, the catcher, Luke Ewald. Luke went yard on Thursday night against Carroll. This field has a much deeper outfield fence. But I'll tell you what, any ball that gets past the outfielder is going to go for a while, and it's going to be extra bases, so it's important the outfielders back each other up. Batting fifth and playing right field is Matt Scheretti. Batting sixth, the third baseman Spencer Girding. Freshman Alex Dunkel is playing left field tonight. That's his first start in left field. Kevin Barhorst is batting eighth in center field, and Sam McClanahan, the first baseman, will bat nine. Leading off for the Carroll Patriots is number 3, Martin O'Grady. We saw O'Grady pitch middle relief on Thursday against the Knights. one away in the inning. Okay, with one down, that brings up number 8, Matt McMahon for the Patriots, a junior left-handed hitter. First pitch is away, ball 1. Ball is popped up, out of play. Game time temperature here is 45 degrees at Wright State. Claiborne checks the signs, delivers. Ball is low, 2-1. The outfield playing McMahon straight away. Ball inside. 3-1 on McMahon. Claiborne hits it, or McMahon hits it right back up the middle past Claiborne for a single. And with one out, McMahon is aboard. Now coming to the plate, number 24, Stephen Chapman. Sophomore Stephen Chapman. Chapman was the closer last Thursday against the Knights. McMahon takes his lead at first base. The pitch. Ball low, 1-0. Throw over to first. It's past McClanahan, and McMahon's going to take a turn and go on to third base. Okay, and quickly the Knights find themselves in trouble here in the top of the first inning. After a walk, missed ball at first base, and McMahon is at third with Chapman at the plate. 1 ball on the batter. Claiborne delivers. That's a strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Claiborne delivers. Foul ball down the first baseline. 1-2 on sophomore Stephen Chapman. And with 2 outs, senior Trent Randall comes to the plate. It would be a win here for the Knights to get out of this without any damage. That's a ground ball, and that's going to get right between the second baseman and first baseman, scoring the runner, and Carroll jumps out to an early 1-0 lead over the Knights. That ground ball was in no man's land. Now batting is junior Johnny Atkins. Wish I could tell you what position they're playing, but I did not get a lineup card prior to the game. Claiborne delivers. Just missing outside. Delivery that's inside. 3 balls. Claiborne just misses ball 4. With 2 outs, Jake Westgerties comes up to bat for the Patriots. The delivery. That ball had a lot of movement there for strike 1. Line. Count holds at 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 across this inning for the Patriots. The delivery, that's a ground ball. Danny Mangan bobbles it, and he's just going to have to hold on to the ball. So with bases loaded, that brings up junior Justin Parlett to bat. The Knights really need to get out of this inning with Parlett. Nobody's holding the runners. Swing and a miss. High fastball inside, and Parlett just went swinging. Claiborne delivers. Breaking ball just high. 1-1. The delivery. High fastball, swing and a miss. 1-2. Strike 3. Looks at a call, 3rd strike, and the Knights get out of the inning. But not before they give up 1 run. After a half inning of play, the Carroll Patriots won. Alter Knights are coming to bat. Okay, we're back, and I apologize for the technical issues here on the camera changes. I seem to have lost the sound, but somebody alerted me to that, so hopefully we are back now all the time. So now it's the Knights' turn to see what they can do, and first up for the Knights is freshman shortstop Danny Mangan. Ball is high. Taking the mound for the Patriots today is number 5 senior Trent Randall. Gets the call for the first GCL game for the Patriots. Ball low, 2-0. The delivery. That one is just on the outside corner for a call strike. 2-1 against Mangan. Quickly delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, and the count is even. The delivery. Strike 3 right down the middle. 1 out. Coming up for the Knights, second baseman, senior Jack DeMario. Randall delivers for a strike. It was a nice curveball. Quickly back into the windup. DeMario hits that one, and he's going to drop it. DeMario is over on first base. Right fielder came hard, dove, and looked like he came up with it and just could not make a baseball move. So, Jack DeMario is aboard with 1 out. Zach Claiborne looking to help his cause up on the mound. The delivery. Down the middle for a strike. Pitcher is working very quickly from the mound. DeMario has his lead. Delivers. That's inside. 1-1. Randall quickly looks in for the sign. DeMario gets his lead. The delivery. DeMario's going. Ball's outside. And DeMario is in at second base. Head first slide. So now Jack DeMario is in scoring position. A hit will tie this game up. Randall checks the signs, delivers. DeMario fouls it back and out of the stadium. Count evens 2-2 on Jack DeMario. Not Jack DeMario, Zach Claiborne. I apologize. Randall delivers. Strike 3. Okay, and so it's up to Luke Ewald to get Jack DeMario in here in the first inning. Ball just missing outside. Luke Ewald going yard last Thursday at Carroll for his first home run of the season. Randall checks the runner, delivers. That ball is fouled up and out behind the press box. Count evens at 1-1. Randall looks in, checks the runner, delivers. That ball is right, up across the middle, and the second baseman makes a diving catch to end the inning. And so at the end of 1, the score Carroll 1, Alter 0. And we are ready to begin again. Top of the second inning. First up for the Carroll Patriots, number 2, sophomore Jacob Maurer. Claiborne delivers low, ball 1. Delivery, ball is hit to right field, but right to Matt Chiaretti. Chiaretti for out number 1. Quickly 1 down. Drew Malesko comes to the plate. Drew is a junior for the Patriots. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1 is the count. Claiborne delivers. Just missing low. 2-1. Nice movement on that pitch for a strike, and the count is 2-2. Foul ball. Malesko hangs in there. Count remains 2-2. Claiborne delivers. Foul ball up and out of play. 2-2. Claiborne delivers. Just missing. Full count on Drew Malesko. Ground ball. Fielded by Spencer Girding, who throws over to first base for out number 2. So 2 outs. Martin O'Grady comes up. Flipping the order. Strike 1. It has made a difference for Zach Claiborne when he's been able to get ahead in the count. That's a check swing. Ground ball. Mangan charges. Just missing at first base. O'Grady gets down the line quickly. That was going to be tough. Mangan had to charge that ball, throw it a little bit off balance. So Matt McMahon comes to bat. Claiborne checks the runner. Probably a good idea. O'Grady had a nice size lead here. McMahon takes it for a call strike. Claiborne throws over. A little bit closer that time. Runners going, the throw down. Mangan unable to handle the ball. Rolls into the outfield. Once again, there's a runner on second base with 2 outs. Let's get out of this inning. Knights. Claiborne comes set. Delivers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3, and the Knights get out of it this inning. After 1.5, the score, Carroll 1, Alter 0. It's a busy week for the Knights here on the baseball diamond. Tomorrow night, the JV has their first game of the year at Bellbrook High School at 5 p.m. On Wednesday night, Alter hooks up with a familiar foe for the 3rd time this year. They conclude their series with the Carroll Patriots at Carroll. And then Friday, Alter travels down I-75 for the first time to play Roger Bacon. So multiple games this week, lots of baseball to be played, weather permitting, and it does look like we will be playing. First up for the Knights, right fielder Matt Scheretti. Scheretti gets hold of that one. That's in foul territory. Ooh, and the left fielder makes a diving play for out number one in foul territory. That was a nice play, as much as I hate to say it. So Carroll came to play today. Alter needs to match that intensity and enthusiasm. With one out, junior Spencer Girding steps into the plate. The delivery catches the outside corner for a call strike one. The delivery, ball is hit down the right field line and it hooks foul. Two strikes on junior third baseman Spencer Girding. The delivery. Strike three. So three Knights have looked at call third strikes tonight. And with two outs, it is up to freshman left fielder Alex Dunkel to keep things alive here at the bottom of the second inning. Randall delivers. Strike one. The delivery. Ball low. 1-1. The delivery. Outside corner, strike two. All three pitches have been on that outside corner. We need to step up in the box, a little closer. Swing and a miss, strike three. So the Knights are down quickly in the second inning. At the end of two, Carroll 1, Alter 0. It looks like a full night of baseball here at Wright State. The Miamisburg Vikings have arrived, and they will play immediately following this game. I've not seen the other team, so we will keep you posted as we learn about that. First pitch of the third inning. Foul tip back, caught by Luke Ewald. Strike one. And up to bat is sophomore Steven Chapman for the second time this evening. Chapman steps out to reset. He's back into the box. Claiborne delivers. That's a ground ball. You're going to have to charge that. Girding is up with it. Throws over to first, and it's past the first baseman, but he is not able to advance. Matt Scheretti over to back that throw up. And the leadoff runner is on for the Patriots. Senior Trent Randall, the pitcher tonight, is up to bat. Knight's not looking as sharp defensively or at the plate as with other games. I know it's a little bit cooler tonight, but you need to come ready to play regardless of the conditions. First pitch is fouled up and away. One strike. Chapman gets his lead at first. Quick throw over. Just under the tag. And it looked very close on that throw over. It looked like the left arm got caught on the diving Carroll Patriot back. Swing and a miss. Runner's going on a delayed steal, and he is in at second base. So 2 strikes on the batter. Runner at second base. Claiborne delivers. Ground ball. Danny Mangan is up with it. Throws over to first for 1 out. That advances the runner over to third base. So with 1 out and Steven Chapman at third base, that brings up Johnny Atkins for the Patriots. Strike one. Claiborne ahead in the count. That's a ground ball to Mangan, who has to throw over to first for the force. He looked at home, but Chapman had a good jump, and we had to get the out at first. So Carroll is now up 2-0. Bases are cleared, so Claiborne goes from the windup. Fouled back to the net by Jake Westgerties. Jake is a senior for the Patriots. Claiborne delivers. Had a lot of movement, just a little bit high though. Count evens at 1-1. Claiborne delivers. Low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Claiborne pitches. That's a pop-up. Foul territory, right field. McClanahan is over and makes the catch. So the Knights get out of the inning after giving up lead-off runner. That runner ends up scoring, and in the middle of the third, the score is Carroll 2, Alter nothing. Okay, we don't want to leave the runner hanging at third base. Got to get Mangan in. That's a fly ball straight away center. Center fielder's under it and makes the catch. So the Knights are able to make some damage, cutting into the lead. And at the end of 3, the score is Carroll 2, Alter 1. We are back here at Wright State University for Alter's GCL home opener against the Carroll Patriots. And we pick up action here in the top of the 4th inning with Carroll ahead 2-1. Alter getting 1 run back last inning. And Justin Parlett for the Patriots will lead things off. And it looks like Claiborne is a little bit warmer now, a little bit looser, and his getting a lot more movement off some of his pitches than early on. Foul back to the net. And it's tough to get loose on days like today because it is just it is cold and there is a wind here moving right to left across the field. That's a ground ball. Handled cleanly by Girding, who throws over to McClanahan for out number 1. So Alter is able to retire the first batter of the inning. And that will bring up Jacob Maurer for the second time this evening. Strike 1 across the middle. Maurer flying out last time at bat. That's a ground ball. Claiborne's over, throws over to first for the out, and quickly we have 2 outs. So with 2 outs, Drew Malesko comes to the plate. Foul ball up and out of play. Ball outside. Claiborne winds up, delivers. Missing outside. As a fly ball. Ooh, diving miss by Barhorse. That's going to go all the way to the fence. Sharetti over. They're going to wave him around. Here comes the play at the plate. That is an inside the park home run by number 21, Drew Malesko. Barhorse gambled on a diving catch. Ball just getting under him, and it rolls all the way 400 feet to the fence. And on turf and with a good jump, there's no way you're going to catch him with that type of speed. So the run that Alter got back last inning is now gone. The score is 3-1 in favor of the Patriots. You got to forget about it and move on with 2 outs. Martin O'Grady is at bat. That ball had a lot of movement to it. Swing and a miss. Count evens 1-1. Just missing low. 2-1 on the batter. As cold as it is out here, you got to wonder how deep these pitchers are going to go into the game. But at this point, nobody's up in either bullpen. 2-2 on the batter. Batter puts his butt out, dribbles it to Sam McClanahan, who picks it up and makes the play unassisted at first, and the inning is over. But the Patriots get 1 run on a inside the park home run, and after 3.5, the score is Carroll 3, Alter 1. All right, leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Knights, we have catcher Luke Ewald. Let's see if we can get this leadoff batter on base again to start things. Trent Randall has been very efficient today with his pitches. And he has worked very quickly up from the mound, trying to keep a rhythm and a groove there. Delivers. Ball is fouled up and away. And the count evens at 1-1. Way outside. Okay, 2-1 is the count. That is going to be up and over the shortstop's head, falling in for a single. So for the second inning in a row, the Alter Knights have their leadoff batter on base. That brings up sophomore right fielder Matt Scheretti. Strike one right down the middle. The delivery fouled right back to the fence. 2 strikes. Try connecting. Here, bring it here.
It's right down there. Is it back?
Yeah. Fouled back. Scheretti hangs tough. The count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That brings up third baseman Spencer Girding.
I set it on the ground when I went there, but that may have been what messed it up.
Okay, suddenly Trent Randall's having some trouble locating the plate with Spencer Girding. Alex Dunkel is on deck for the Knights. The delivery, that is inside. 3-0. One out. Luke Ewald on first base. The Knights trailing the Patriots 3-1 here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike one. 3-1 on Girding. Infield playing back at double play depth. Strike 2. Okay, and the count is full on junior Spencer Girding. Delivers, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Two down for the Knights, and it's up to left fielder Alex Dunkel to keep things going. Ball low. Strike one. Catches the outside corner. That pitch has been there all day for Trent Randall. Ground ball, dribbler, second baseman charges, tosses over to first to retire the side. So the Knights are unable to capitalize on a leadoff base hit by Luke Ewald. And after 4 complete, the score is Carroll 3, Alter 1. It's a full week of baseball for the Knights. Tomorrow night, the JV team travels to Bellbrook to get some of the bench players some playing time on the field, repetitions. And then the varsity returns to action on Wednesday against, yes, you guessed it, the Carroll Patriots for the third and final time during the regular season. We close out the home and home series with the Patriots on Wednesday at Carroll. And Friday, Alter travels down I-75 for the first time this year for a GCL matchup against the Roger Bacon Spartans. I believe that game will be played somewhere in Mount Healthy. So it's a full week of baseball, and every day the weather looks like it is going to get warmer and warmer. So hopefully we can avoid any rainouts and keep things going. Catcher Luke Ewald's just making his way out to the plate. Had to run in and get dressed up. So Zach Claiborne is done, and we are ready to get things underway again. So it looks like the second game tonight, following the Alter Carroll game, will be rivalry from the southwest side of the Miami Valley. Miamisburg will hook up with West Carrollton following this game. First pitch, low and away, ball 1. Claiborne delivers. As a screecher, DeMario is able to knock it down and throws on to first for the first out of the inning. So that was a screecher that dropped very quickly. DeMario had to fall to his knees to make the play and then was able to get it over to first base, a step ahead of the batter. So with 1 out, Stephen Chapman is up to bat. The 1-ball delivery by Claiborne, but took a little bit too much time. Batter asked for time. He's back in. Claiborne winds up, delivers. Strike. 1-1 is the count. Against Stephen Chapman. Swing, foul tip, caught by Luke Ewald. Out number 2. So with 2 outs, pitcher Trent Randall up to the plate, start things off. Randall's had a very solid night pitching for the Patriots. Ground ball, it's charged, foul ball, just foul. Spencer Gritting charged that ball. Now Trent Randall has to work his way back and reset. Ball's up and in. 1-1. Just missing low. 2-1. Nice pitch. Taken for strike number 2. The count is 2-2. Claiborne taking too much time. Randall steps out and resets. Claiborne delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And the Knights get out of the inning 1-2-3. And after 4.5, the Patriots lead the Knights 3-1.
Next time I'll bring some broccoli wedges for you or something. Does that work? Or you like Brussels sprouts better?
Okay, we're ready to begin here. The bottom of the 5th inning. The Knights trailing 3-1. And Jack Barhorse steps in. Jack reached last time up to bat, hoping for the same here. The Knights looking for the 3rd inning in a row to put the leadoff batter on base. Randall delivers. Swing and a miss. 2-1. The Patriots have gotten somebody up loosening in the bullpen. Ground ball. Foul down the first base line. 2-2. Nobody at this point up in the Knights bullpen. Claiborne looking stronger as the game goes on, and he tends to actually get a lot more movement as he warms up and stretches out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Barhorse goes down swinging. And that brings up the first baseman, number 14, Sam McClanahan. Inside, ball one. That's a pop-up. That is a high pop-up. Shortstop's out. Center fielder's in. Center fielder calls him off and makes the play for out number 2. So with 2 outs, we flip the lineup over to the top. That brings up shortstop Danny Mengen. Last inning, Mengen doubled over the third baseman. Strike one. Foul ball back to the fence. 2 strikes. Alter running out of opportunities here to get some runs. Late in the game, bottom of the 5th inning. Mengen asks for time and steps out. Randall gets the sign, winds up, delivers. Foul ball. 2 strikes. So Mengen hanging tough with 2 strikes here. The pitch. Dribbler back to the pitcher. Pitcher takes his time, throws over to first, and the side is retired. Knights are down 1-2-3, and at the end of 5 complete, the score is Patriots 3, Alter 1. Sorry about that. I missed that first out there, but had a bio break. That's a fly ball. That's going to fall in right field. Sharetti over, gets it back into second. And with one out, Carroll is in business. That brings up junior Justin Parlett. Delivery, swing and a miss. The delivery, fouled back. Ooh, that ball just missed outside, and I think the umpire would like to have that pitch back. Quick throw back to first. Fans here are still shaking their heads over that last pitch. Ball's high and in. 2-1. Claiborne comes set, delivers. That's a pop-up. Claiborne's under. He calls it for out number 2. Two Patriots are out, and Jacob Maurer steps in. The Knights have some activity down in their bullpen for the first time. And the Patriots continue to throw down in theirs. Looks like this could be the last inning for both pitchers. That's a line drive right back up the middle for a single. And there are two Patriots on board. That brings up Drew Malesko. Swing and a miss. Ball low. So the sun has shifted and all of the bleachers are now in the shade and it is cold. So at least the players are warm. Swing and a miss. That was kind of a half-hearted check swing. 1-2. Claiborne delivers. Ball away. That was a good miss. 2-2-2. Ooh, throw back to second base and caught DeMario going the wrong way. But Barhorse backing up. Runner wasn't expecting that because he had to slide, and he is going to stay at second. So the count holds at 2-2. The delivery, swing and a miss, strike three. So Claiborne pitches himself out of the inning. And in the middle of the sixth, the score is Carroll 3, Alter 1.
Fourth inning's a little screwed up.
Hey, you're getting. Oh, you got. I got it. You want to go in the box, man?
I attached it. No, I'm good.
Okay, so bottom of the sixth inning, the Knights need to take advantage here. Up first, second baseman Jack DeMario. First pitch, pop up. That is a high pop up. Shortstop running around, left fielder coming in. Ball bounces off his glove, the knee, and then rolls back into the outfield. So we're not proud. We will take what we can get, and the leadoff runner is aboard. And I would expect DeMario to be looking to run here early and often with his speed. So Claiborne settles in. Foul ball back to the screen. The delivery. Ball outside. Ball is fouled up and away. The delivery. Claiborne hits that ball left field. Left fielder comes up and makes the catch. One out. That brings up catcher Luke Ewald. DeMario takes off on the pitch. It's a pop-up. He has to get back. Left fielder makes the play. And we have two outs. So Ewald jumps on that first pitch. Straightaway left field, but it is caught. And they're two down in the inning. That brings up right fielder, sophomore Matt Scheretti. So DeMario went on that last pitch. I'm sure the pitcher's going to be checking him a little closer. Catcher asked him to step off.
Go, Shreddy.
Throw over to first. DeMario back easily. DeMario goes on the pitch. Outside, it's to the fence. DeMario is sliding head first and is not able to advance to third. So it is up to Scheretti now. Runner in scoring position. We have to take advantage of these opportunities. Randall thinking things through on the mound. Delivers. Ball high. And the catcher is going to go out, talk things over with the pitcher. Scheretti goes down, talks to head coach Mike Hosel down at third base. And the meeting is done at the mound. Trent Randall settles back onto the rubber, looks in. Delivers. DeMario is going on the pitch. The throw down, and it's through. DeMario is going to score on that. So the catcher throws it right through the third baseman's glove. DeMario jumps up and scores, and suddenly Alter capitalizes on that throwing error. Rather, I'd say it was that error should have been charged to the third baseman, and the score is now Carroll 3, Alter 2. Ball is popped up and out of play. Good hold by Scheretti. And we have a full count. And sophomore Matt Scheretti. Trent Randall delivers. Ball's outside. Scheretti's on board with 2 outs, so the Knights trying to make some noise here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jack DeMario's come across the plate. And now it's up to junior third baseman Spencer Girding. Strike one. Scheretti gets a lead at first base. Throw back. Scheretti is back under the tag. The delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Okay, so Spencer needs to protect the plate at this point. Delivery. Safe, throw back. That was 3 outs. I don't know why they threw that ball down there. And we've come to the end of the 6th inning, but not before the Knights push one across the plate. Going into the top of the 7th, Carroll leads Alter 3-2. Okay, we're in the top of the 7th inning, and the day is complete for starter Zach Claiborne. On in relief is, let me see who is out there. Nolan Meyer, sophomore Nolan Meyer coming in. Nolan pitched against Carroll last week. Did a nice job in relief, and he is in here this evening trying to keep things close so that Alter can hopefully score in the bottom of the 7th inning to tie it up and finally take the lead here. So we are set to begin, and leading things off for the Patriots in the top of the 7th is number 3, junior Martin O'Grady. Okay, let's watch Nolan get ahead here in the count. Inside, ball 1. Nolan will normally pitch from the stretch even when nobody is on base. Just feels more comfortable going from the stretch. He comes set, delivers, strike 1. Ball moved outside in. And the count evens 1-1. Ball is hit high. Right fielder's over. Sharetti is under and makes the play for out number 1. Matt McMahon now comes up to bat for the Patriots. Nolan's first pitch just misses outside. 1-0. Nolan catches the sign, delivers. Strike 1, outside corner. Just missing outside. Meyer delivers. Foul ball. Back to the fence. 2-2. Outside ball 3. So the count is full on McMahon. Meyer not wanting to put a base runner on here in the 7th. The delivery. Strike 3, and he caught him looking. Nice pitch by Meyer again, going inside out. And with 2 outs for Carroll, it is up to Steven Chapman. Strike 1. Meyer looks sharp tonight, and he has been on the corners with the first 2 batters and now with Chapman. That is a pop-up. DeMario is out. Scheretti is in. DeMario calls for it and makes the play, and so the side is retired. Nice inning pitch by sophomore Nolan Meyer, and it comes down to the bottom of the 7th. So Knights looking to pull out the rally caps and get something going here as they trail 3-2. Okay, the Patriots in the bottom of the 7th are sending Trent Randall out there as Trent tries to complete the game for the Patriots. Dunkel is the first batter for the Knights, and it looks like Ryan Mangan is the pinch hitter up on deck. So we'll see what happens here. Trent Randall working from the windup. He delivers. Strike 1. Ground ball right up the middle. Diving effort by the shortstop, but unable to get to the ball, and so the Knights get the leadoff runner on base. So Ryan Mangan is pinch hitting up at the plate. He fakes a bunt, pulls back, but umpire said he offered. Strike 1. Third baseman up 8 feet into the grass. Ball outside. So Mangan up there in an obvious sacrifice situation, but pitcher not wanting to give him anything over the plate, so trying to pitch him outside and getting him to offer. Third baseman is up again. Third baseman charges. Ball is outside. And the pitcher's to a point where he's got to start bringing those pitches inside, or else he's going to have 2 runners on base. So again, Mengen squares. Ball 3. So the count is 3-1. Alter's bench is up on the fence. Things are starting to get interesting here. Ball high. The first two have reached in the inning here. That brings up first baseman Sam McClanahan. Carroll's pitching coach will call time and go out to the mound to have a word. Third baseman comes in also, more than likely talking about what will happen in a sacrifice situation here. So we have left-handed batter Sam McClanahan in this situation, and it looks like they're going to make a pitching change at this point. So they decide Trent Randall's day is done. They're going out to close the game out. And it looks like they are going to turn to the starter from last week's game, Mitch Applegate, to close the game out. So Mitch Applegate started the game against the Knights last Thursday at Carroll, going, I believe, 4 complete innings. He is a presence on the mound, a specimen. Looks more like an offensive lineman than a pitcher. He brings the heat, though. They bring him on hoping to close things out. So with him coming on, Trent Randall stays in the game and goes over to third base. Left-hander Sam McClanahan is up to bat. So no outs, left-handed batter, and the third baseman is playing back. So with the pitcher's speed, the first baseman is up. This is a sacrifice situation. And he did not offer. Ball 1. He showed no signs of bunting on that play, so it looks like McClanahan is going to hit away. The delivery. Nope, now he offered and pulled it back. 2-0. So Carroll having trouble finding the strike zone here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And with the 2-0 count, McClanahan squares up, pulls back, ball 3. 3-0, and so we are 1 pitch away from loading the bases here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Applegate looks in. The delivery. McClanahan bunts. A perfect bunt. Everybody is safe, and the bases are loaded with no outs. The bottom of the 7th. A perfectly executed 3-0 bunt down the third base line, and there was no way in the world anyone was going to get that out. And so Mengen now comes to the plate. Danny Mengen. What we want to avoid at this point is a double play. Line drive. Pop up, we need to run the bases smart. And Mengen hits the ball. Shortstop throws it in. And he's safe. He was in there. He was off the plate, and the run scores, and the score is tied. And that puts the winning run on third base with no outs. So the shortstop cleanly fielded the ball, but when he threw to home plate, he threw it to the first base side. The catcher had to slide off of home plate, and that allowed freshman Alex Dunkel to get around it. And so Jack Barhorst is 90 feet from the promised land for the Alter Knights here. Applegate delivers. Strike one across the middle. So Jack DeMario has the opportunity here to deliver big time for the Alter Knights, bottom of the seventh inning. It's a pop-up down the first base over towards the fence. That was a situation where that ball was positioned in foul territory, he was better off letting that go instead of trying to make a play, because Barhorst could have tagged up and scored even with the ball being foul. The delivery, ball high. The count evens at 1-1. Jack DeMario is up to bat. As many years as he's played baseball, he's been in these situations before. Ball outside, 2-1. The wind-up pitch. That's a drive to center field. That is there's the tag. Here comes Barhorst. It's going to be a close play at the plate. Barhorst is in, and Alter wins the game. So Alter comes from behind late in the game, loads the bases with no outs, and Jack DeMario brings home the winning run with a drive to deep center field. And the Knights come away victorious 4-3 in the GCL opener against the Carroll Patriots. So a great statement win by the Alter Knights tonight. After trailing for most of the game, struggling at the plate and in the field in a number of plays, they came through when it counted most, just owning the seventh inning. First three guys reach, then pushed over on a close play, ground ball to shortstop where the throw home was muffed, had to come off home plate, allowing Alex Dunkel to score, and then Jack DeMario, the hit of the game, as he drives a ball to center field, scoring Jack Barhorst on a tag up, and just like that, the Knights are able to come back. And this is a situation where you probably would not have seen that as much in past years with the Knights, the past couple years, but this year there's a different tone and tenor with this team. There's a little bit of a swagger, and they made it happen tonight. So a nice win for the Alter Knights tonight. And so in a GCL opener at Wright State University, Alter wins game number 2 against the Carroll Patriots. This one counts a little bit more because it is a league game. And so the Knights jump out 1-0 in the GCL. It's been a while since the Knights have been on the leaderboard in the GCL. And tomorrow, the varsity has the day off. The JV is traveling to Bellbrook. And then Wednesday, Alter and Carroll will hook up for a third and final time during the regular season for the rubber match game. But definitely Alter going into that game with the momentum after a walk-off tag up tonight. Jack DeMario drives in the winning run. Jack Barhorst scores, and the Alter Knights come away victorious. They are now 3-1 on the season and 1-0 in the GCL. So again, congratulations to the Alter Knight, and we will see you tomorrow night in Bellbrook for the JV game. So this is Dave Homan. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we will see you later on the Alter Knights Baseball Network.